Gurubhyo Namaha, children. You are in Unit 2, Financial Statement Analysis, and today I'm going to teach you illustration number 4. Okay. From the following balance sheet of Chandra Limited, prepare a comparative balance sheet as on 31st March 2016 and 31st March 2017. Right. Now, they've given you the details of the problem. They've given you the balance sheet. This is the liability side and this is the asset side. Okay. The total liabilities and your total assets. Now, you're supposed to compare between 31st March 2016 and 31st March 2017. Okay. Now, let us start doing the problem. So, this is the balance sheet of Chandra Limited. Prepare comparative balance sheet. So, comparative balance sheet of Chandra Limited for the year ending for the year ending 31st March 16 and 17. Fine. Alright, so for this problem, let us find out the increase, the absolute increase. So, absolute increase is plus, or decrease, that is minus, of amount. Okay, and then you have percentage increase and decrease. Okay, plus or minus. This we'll have as a working column. Fine. Okay, now let us do the problem. Okay. Now that you have shareholders fund is 1 lakh in 2016. In 2017 it is 2,60,000. So there's an increase of 1 lakh, then increase of 1,60,000. Increase of 1,60,000 in the second year. Fine. Next, that is plus. Let us write plus here. Then non-current liabilities, there's an increase in 10,000 plus 10,000. Current liabilities, there's an increase in 5,000. Okay. So 1,75,000, 3,50,000. So there's an increase in 1,75,000. Okay, so that's as far as the liability is concerned. Let us come to the asset side. Non-current asset is 1 lakh here and now it's 2 lakh here. So plus 1 lakh. There's an increase in 1 lakh. Okay, in 2017. Current assets, it was 75,000, it is 1,50,000. It is increased by 75,000. Okay, now what's the total here? 1,75,000. So it's equal now. Asset and liability is equal. Now let us calculate the percentage. Okay, let us calculate the percentage of each figure. So you have 1,60,000. You're going to calculate the figure here. For 10,000, you're going to calculate. For 5,000, you're going to calculate. So 1,75,000, you're going to calculate. For 1 lakh, that is your non-current, you're going to calculate the percentage. And you're going to calculate the percentage of 75,000 and 1,75,000. That's the total asset side. Fine. Now, working column, first one, let us take this figure 1 lakh. Let us calculate the percentage. Now 1,60,000, that is your share capital. So 1,60,000 is an increase. First one divided by 1 lakh. Okay, that is the balance of the first figure, first year. So into 100. And second, you have an increase of 10,000. So 10,000 divided by 50,000. Okay. Children, now let us calculate the percentage part. Okay. Now that we have completed the second one, now third one, 25,000. 25,000 divided by 5,000 divided by 25,000. Because 5,000 is your increase, isn't it? So into 100. So let us calculate first. The first figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So 160%. So your share capital has increased by 160%. Fine. 160. You don't have to write percentage because we have mentioned here percentage. Right? Percentage. Then next one is 10,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here to 20%. 5,000. We're going to go here 5 times. Again it is 20%. Fine. So 20%. The next figure is 1,75,000. 1,75,000 divided by 1,75,000. Your total liabilities. Okay. So that is equal to 100%. Fine. So that's it. We have completed. Now you have put plus here. Plus everywhere it is plus. Okay. It is increased in the second year. Now let us do the assets calculation. Okay. Now let us do the working column continuation you're going to have here. Now that you have your assets, this is your non-current assets, right? Non-current asset is increased by 1 lakh divided by non-current asset is increased by 1 lakh divided by 1 lakh. That is your balance in the first year into 100. So again it is 100%. So write here plus 100. Okay, then your current assets. Now what happened to your current asset? Current asset is increased by 75,000 in the second year divided by the balance 75,000 into 100. So that is again increase of 100%. Right? 100 plus 100. Now here again 1,75,000. So you have your balance as 1,75,000. Now I need some more space, right? So 1,75,000 divided by 1,75,000 into 100. So both will get cancelled. You are left with 100%. So there is a 100% increase in the assets and liabilities in March 2017. Okay, so I hope you understood, children. I will meet you in the next class with the next problem. Okay, I hope you understood. If you have any doubt, you can always call up and ask me. Thank you.